What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Everybody, can you hear me? Can you hear me? And my vocals, are they good? Let me add Chris. Let me add. There we go. There we go. So now we got everybody in now. We got everybody in. We got everybody in. What up, Chris? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
What's up, fellas?
Welcome back to another episode of Ravens Roundup. As you can see, we 5 deep, but we'll let you know why we 5 deep here shortly. So, first things first, you know, it's that time of year where stuff kind of slow down and we kind of do our thing and we diversify our portfolio, but we still gonna stick to the script. We got a few things to talk about. Just know that we're not gonna be here all day. Just know that we're in for a good time and not a long time tonight. That's some people's motto all the time. But with that being said, man, how was you guys' weekend? First off, let's do this first. Let's go into this. This is one of the reasons why only 5 of us are here. Salute to Jose. It's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Salute to you, Jose. And normally we hold our glasses up for you. We're gonna tip for you, taking I'm gonna say a shot, but a sip for you. And everybody else had water but me. I feel like the odd man out.
Hey, man, we healthy over here.
I'm healthy too. According to the doctor. Good and healthy. But anyway, happy birthday, Jose. Taurus season, Bazel last week, Jose today, me tomorrow. Great time of the year. Unfortunately, the weather not cooperating, so I'll probably be in the crib. I did get a day off though. I do have a day off. Luckily, you know, for unfortunate events, I'm off tomorrow, so it's gonna have a long night. So I'll bring my birthday in right. Wink, wink, wink. I'm gonna be like probably right around midnight when birthday comes in. I'm gonna be like 18 beer Mike. But not on camera. But not on camera.
Shout out to my man White Kevin.
Hey, we'll never forget that day, boy. That's gonna go down. Roundup history. We had a blast that day. And honestly, Mike, my wife was trying to get me a reservation for that area. It's a restaurant down there that I think they have it's like one of the best steakhouses in, I think it was a steakhouse in the country. And he was trying to get me a reservation, but they be packed so far out. And the last time we were down there, since we couldn't get a reservation in the steakhouse, we was able to get a reservation in the dessert part of the steakhouse. So we was able to go up there and have dessert, but you couldn't order food. You just only could get dessert. And if the food is any indication, if the dessert is any indication of the food, yeah, that spot will be jumping. Definitely be jumping. Definitely. So before we get into it, let's send a few shout outs out, and then we're gonna dive right into it. Let me see what I got. Let me see if this works right. We got a bunch of happy birthday Jose's. I'll do them too. What up, Big Reg? Does that pop up? It pop up on mine, but not the full thing. So let me do it this way. Let me go on this stuff. It popped up on my screen, just not on y'all's. Here we go. What up, Big Reg? Appreciate you for coming through. BRB says he's excited for this breakdown. Or so excited for this episode. Jose actually was here. Hey, man, enjoy your time, man. We got you. You got your shout out. You saluted to you. Enjoy your time, man. Don't worry about us. We'll be good. Watch this on the replay. Catch it, pun the replay. I don't even know if is that the correct use for that?
Shout out to Elephant Man.
Actually, I heard Rihanna say it. That's where I got it from. But Hendo.
Yes, sir.
So I took y'all advice and started dibbling and dabbling in that other thing. You can see the fruits of my labor behind us.
Yes, sir.
I started today, so I guess we'll all start dibbling and dabbling in that other program to see if we can master it.
How it work, yeah.
So
Ain't no joke.
Yeah, it's tough, but when you get it produce some good stuff. Some good stuff. Jesus Christ, what's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, Brighton, somebody checking out your razor work. Your razor work, you're all shaved up.
Mm-hmm.
Might ain't the date, so he got clean cut. What up, Bazel? What up, Bazel? Bazel, because of the weather in this part of the country, well, that'll probably go out Wednesday. I do have it packaged up, but I mean, trees down and it's a whole bunch of stuff going on weather-wise. I'll probably get you in the mail Wednesday when the sun come out and we got a for real schedule. Because like I was telling the guys before that we started the stream, it's crazy around here right now. It's crazy in this part of the country. So I'll get that out to you. I mean, I probably can stick it in the mailbox and it may sit there for 3 days. So I'm gonna wait till the sun come back out and we get regular mail and stuff like that, and I get that back out to you. Who else we got? Agnes says happy birthday, Jose. Big Red says happy birthday, Jose. Cheese says happy birthday, Jose. Let me see who else. Jose say he appreciates us. Hopefully he'll go enjoy the rest of his time. T Sizzle says happy birthday, Jose. Let's see. Jared says happy birthday, Yolanda. Yeah, I'm still there. I ain't going nowhere unless I find a good offer. Ravenville says happy birthday. Marcus says happy birthday. What's good, Q? Hey, what's that good steakhouse down there in Tampa, Q? Tell me. I know you know the name of it. What's that steakhouse name? I forgot off the top of my head. She may come back here and tell me, but I forgot off the top of my head. DDSQ, no. He from that part of the earth with an F on it. Again, another happy birthday, Jose. Let's see. I think that's about it. That's about it. BRB says happy birthday. Agent E says happy birthday. Kurt says happy. What up, Kurt? No, it ain't Texas Day, Brazil. No, I know what that is. There it is, right there.
Burns.
There it is. That's it, right there.
Yeah, that's probably too rich for my blood around that time.
That's it, right there.
Killer Cam, man, congratulations. Where you graduating from, bro? Or where did you graduate from?
Hey, congratulations. Cam. Congrats. Hey, that's a big accomplishment.
Yes, sir.
Congrats, Cam. Congrats.
They're better than Kanye.
Can't take it from me. But hey, with that being said, man, let's go ahead and dive into this thing and do what we need to do. Tony says happy birthday also. And Vanilla must have hit Burns already. Hey, he said it's high, but it's worth it. Like I said, that dessert I had, off the chain. If dessert is any indication of the real food, crazy. One thing about I get into it when we went to the dessert part, and I guess you got to hold your reservation. It was some guys that pulled up at the last minute and they was already hammered. They dove out of the Uber trying to hurry, like, we here. Don't give us our seats up. And I'll say hammered, they could barely walk hammered.
Dang.
But they made sure they ain't missed that reservation at Burns, boy. It was on it. They was on it. All right. So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. You know where to find most of us, but if you don't, before we get out of here, we're gonna let you know how to do that. And we normally do it on the back end, but y'all tend to leave when we get to that part. So we starting to do it on the front end now. So before we even move any further, we're gonna let everybody know where you can find their individual work, because on Mondays we come together like the Wu-Tang. Individually, we have our own thing we like to do. And so with that being said, Chris, what y'all got coming up with the Deep Cover Podcast?
Nothing at all. You could catch us in like August. That's when we'll be back. But you could catch me on Twitter at Chris is Joking. Actually, you could catch the Deep Cover channel because I know Mike is putting out some plays from the Ravens playbook up there, so you could check that out. I don't know if Kerry's doing any fantasy work, but but I'll keep you up to date on that if he does. But me, I'm not doing anything. So
chilling.
Yeah, just
chilling.
Yeah, just chilling.
And I will say, Mike is doing the plays. He's both of us kind of collaborating on that. And I have a playlist on my channel that I think it's called Ravens Playlist, and it's just all the plays, like all the inside zones, all the outside zones, all the powers, all the counters, and we just put them together. I ain't no talking over it. I ain't no, like no chalk talk. Is just letting you see what the Ravens ran in 2023, and you can see how terrible John Simpson was, or you can see how terrible John Simpson was on these plays. That's what you get a chance to look at. Now, we got to the point where I'm kind of at the passes, So I just did screens like a couple days ago, and I'll maybe do another one tomorrow or the day after that. But you'll start to see the passing concepts now, and we'll kind of see like what Lamar's good at, what he ain't good at. But you just get to see all of the same concepts in a row, and you can kind of get a good idea of what we were good at, what we were bad at. And it's just, if you're a football junkie like myself and Mike are, it's interesting to see. Like I told him I was waiting on him to put up a duo, which he did, I think, one day this weekend. And I've watched part of it, but it's crazy how bad John Simpson was. That's 3 times in less than a minute. But I digress. Let's get started, man. Before I get on a John Simpson rant. That was the first thing we got. Oh, my balance. So we got Jose's birthday. So this publication, the sport news, that said we had. Huh?
What about everybody else?
What?
My way to find us stuff.
Oh, my bad.
You went to the least important person first and said, all right, forget everybody else.
Nah, because I'm doing the back end, so I just we know I'm doing the back end, so I'm trying to change my habit, and it slipped my mind. Sorry. My bad. Because I know somebody on here got some work to do that they've been saying they're gonna do it. I don't know if they did it yet. But let's see if they did. I ain't gonna even look at the screen. I'm just gonna let the hit dogs holler.
All I'm saying is it's on the way, man. If y'all not subscribed over there at Open Mic with OTR Mike, you just gonna miss out. All right. I'm gonna shock drop it like it's some Jordans or something. You ain't even gonna know. It's just gonna appear. So go over there, subscribe to Open Mic with OTR Mike. Got some stuff coming. Promise you that. Also, go to subscribe to Ring Kings Podcast, just the best boxing podcast on YouTube. I do that with my brother Brodney and Jose. Look, man, we got more stuff coming there. We got some up-to-date stuff over there as well. We did not do the Lomachenko fight. I fell asleep on it. I don't know about you, D. I know you said you wasn't going to watch it.
I'm not. I watched it. It wasn't much of a fight.
Yeah, it was a snooze. So I that's why I fell asleep on it. But anyway, go over there and subscribe to those 2 channels, man. We appreciate y'all in advance.
I got a comment about that fight. I watched most of it, and I felt like that was me fighting Mike Tyson in his prime.
Yeah, Cam Boses don't belong in the ring with that.
So that's why I kind of feel like the talent was in 2 different stages.
Yeah,
it's like a beginner and a vet.
Cam Boses, he made the best of his 15 minutes. He made a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
but yeah, now it's just listen, bro.
Go to C room.
Yeah, go to C room fightings now. That's it.
Hidden Easy, what you got? What you working on over
there? You just find me at the Rogue Pod on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, all those good things. I do a Sunday night show at 7 p.m. Sorry about yesterday. Cable provider had my internet out all day and all night, so couldn't do a show yesterday. But you can find me there every Sunday 7 p.m. doing a live stream with co-host Brodney and whomever else decides to join us. Then on Tuesday nights you can find me at 9 p.m. with Brodney and Suge Knight on Suge Knight 323 doing Steel Conspiracy.
9:45.
I'm sorry, 9:45 doing the Steel Conspiracy, aka Steel Claw, and that's pretty much all I got.
God, no, you see, because we're doing a show on Thursday too.
Y'all are doing the show on Thursday.
You are also doing the show on Thursday, but that one's a little outside the norm. We're just gonna be talking X-Men '97 and why people like Large Reginald are out of their goddamn mind, saying it's the best season of television ever created.
Large Reginald.
Let's just transition right into B, man. Since Jose, you got to hold a mantle.
All right, man. You can find us over on Lunch Break Hot Take every Wednesdays, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, followed up by the Overtime Show for patrons. You can find me on Sundays with Hendo for any given Sunday at
7
p.m.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Eastern Time. You can find me here, obviously, on Monday evening with all the fellas. You can find me on Tuesday, 9:45 p.m., like Hendo said, over on Suge Knight 323 for the Steel Conspiracy. It does not have anything to do with the Carolina Panthers. And I don't know why y'all keep making that hand gesture. It looks ridiculous. And like Mike said, you can find me on Ring Kings Podcast every every now and then. There's got a lot of actually really, really great fights coming up. So we're going to be streaming and or recording a lot more often over on Ring Kings in the near future.
Yeah.
Big fight this weekend.
Yeah.
Who you got this weekend?
Usyk and Fury taking Usyk. His dad just headbutt some dude in a hotel lobby, cut his own forehead open, but whatever. And that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight is actually a real event. They're having the rematch with it's a real fight, but I mean a real like a boxing event. They're having Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano Part 2 on that same night, and they're going to announce some more fights coming up over the next week or so.
Yeah.
So I know they did a press conference today, was it? In New York?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't watch it, but I knew they had a press conference today. Myself, obviously, if you're here, find me here. I also have a second channel called More Sip the Tally. We're 882, if I'm not mistaken. So we're about 118 away from 1,000 over there. And I just got to get my watch hours up. So I'll be dropping something over there tomorrow to talk about the best tight end in the NFL. If y'all care to guess who that might be.
Mark Andrews.
I don't think that we need to guess.
And those wrong. Brian,
what?
Travis Kelce.
You're wrong also.
I can't be wrong.
Would you care to guess Mike and Chris?
Laporta.
Wrong also.
Isaiah Likely.
Chris, would you like to guess?
My guess was Rodney's guess.
Oh, all four of y'all wrong. Then.
It wasn't a guess, Chris. It's all right.
Guess y'all gotta wait till tomorrow and see who that tight end video is about. Then I can't
believe
believe nobody got that right.
We got Tank.
Wait.
Yes, we like Canelo.
Somebody said Todd Heap. I meant the best tight end in the league right now, Agent E. Not.
Oh, you meant right. You meant realistically. Oh,
yes.
Travis Kelce.
You're Travis Kelce. Okay.
Y'all still at the bottom. Still want to pick again?
No, it's Travis Kelce.
It is not Travis Kelce.
Kittle.
Yes.
Yeah, the best tight end in the league.
Mr. Hurd.
What I show you tomorrow, you're gonna be like, you might change your mind.
I ain't gonna change my mind. Because you're gonna show me that he's a much better blocker than Travis Kelce, and I understand that. Okay, my bad. But it's kind of like defense in the NBA. You can be much better.
What's that?
It just don't matter.
What's that?
Okay, see now
I'm talking about defense in the NBA.
You hurting Rudy Gobert's feelings right now, but that's all right. He's much better at that. But Travis the man.
All right, so I'm glad you mentioned NBA. I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people they've been throwing this out. I haven't, but a lot of people have been throwing the pundits have been throwing this out. Ant-Man, they saying is the next you know who.
Let that man be.
Do
him.
you agree or disagree? And just first of all, say whether you agree or disagree. And then secondly, say whether what do you like about his game, or do you just? I'm assuming all of us like it. I'm assuming. What do you like about his game?
Yeah, I disagree that he's the next that guy. That's way too much to put on any young player anyway.
And he's 22.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. But no, he's a great all around player. He has a ton of energy, even on the defensive side. Even though the coach said that don't exist, but whatever. I love how aggressive he is and how much trash he talks. Honestly, it's something that's kind of been. I don't want to say completely missing, but it hasn't been as overt as Anthony Edwards makes it. So it's kind of he's a breath of fresh air in the league right now.
I can relate to him. Because he seems like a dude that I know, even though I don't know him. It's like I can say that's old boy from the projects that play like him and talk like him, but he just on a high level. I can relate to him.
Yeah, and even when he's talking trash to his homeboys, and it's never disrespectful. Like it's in a playful nature, and he's somebody you like. And I think for the older people, they can't really relate to a lot of these younger guys.
Right.
But he's one of those guys that you can relate to. And like Brownie said, he's not the next one. Could he be? You'll never know. But we won't know right now. It's just that he needs to do it and sustain it for multiple seasons. Like you can't just go on one playoff run and be like, oh yeah, he's the next somebody else. But I will say he's made the Timberwolves relevant again in the NBA. Right. So that's a tall, tough task in itself.
Exactly. With that defensive player Brian talked about.
that limited, that offensively limited person?
Go ahead,
Mr. COVID.
I disagree, but I do think that he is the next face of the league. I think that he's he's putting himself in place to when LeBron, KD, and them walk, he'll be the next guy that's he's growing in popularity, and I think to everything y'all pointed out about his personality and all that, he's perfect to fit right into that role of the next face. But I like everything y'all said. The odd thing about him is when he got drafted, he didn't even like basketball, right? I don't know if people don't know this about Ant-Man, but he is just as good in football. That boy was a beast at football. Football is his number one sport. But now you see a guy who's starting to or fell in love with the game of basketball, and it's showing on the court the way he's dominating and stuff. But he's on record of saying, I don't like basketball. I'm just good at it, and it got me here. But football, see if you can search up some things on him. But the dude was a beast in football as well. But yeah, you're looking at the next face of the NBA.
Yeah, I disagree. I mean, anytime you put that on a player, it's pretty much they're going to fail because you measuring him up to the best. So anytime you put that on a player, like obviously I'm gonna take that he's not going to be the greatest of all time. But I do like his game. He's no Derek White, but he is a good player.
Derek White out here balling though.
Who's Derek White? Who's Derek White? I don't know a guy by that name. Oh, I know that guy.
Ugly ass Derek.
I know
balling.
Him. Yeah, I know him. What did he do tonight?
3-1 lead.
Yeah, I know he got 3-1 lead. I see it's over. I just didn't know. I know he was like them first 2 games he couldn't miss.
But if this game, first half, he was missing everything. Then he got hot a little bit, but
it must be a contract year for that brother. He about to get paid.
Because he's been going off. And then, did y'all? I don't know if y'all saw it. They was treating LeBron like he was not on, like don't play for other teams. He got a video montage and got shouted out at the game. And
I mean, he was sitting in Cleveland.
Other heroes in Cleveland.
Is he gonna opt out again?
Yeah. Everybody opt out. He's gonna opt out and sign back in LA.
Yeah, they drafted Bronny, so
the Lakers drafting Bronny.
That's the word.
How you feel about that?
And I don't know if y'all saw because the combine actually is going on right now for the NBA.
6'1".
It's real. Yeah, he's 6'1". That's not what I was referring to because that's fine. That's okay. I was referring to the fact that he hit 12 straight threes in his drill.
Okay.
See? He's not just defense.
No, the kid can play now. I've not been one of those guys that said the kid couldn't play. Like,
Wait, I don't think
the college game fits him.
Yeah, he measured in the 6'1" in like a quarter.
6'1" and some change.
Yeah, that's it. No, his college coach was garbage.
Damn, I thought Bronny.
In college, you really got to like score a lot of points to beat that guy, and he's not that dude. Like I think he'll play. I think he'll play better. Not saying he's gonna be a superstar. I think he'll have a better game in the NBA.
Coach, I watched this guy over 3 games call the same play 12 times in a row each game, and everybody went down the court and everybody just went to a corner. Bronny went to the same corner 12 straight times in a row, and by that time the other team was like, "Yo, we know what you're doing."
USC, you mean?
Yeah. Like that coach was hot, but I'm not saying that he's going to be that guy. But I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, me too.
I'm rooting for that LeBron James.
I'm rooting for him because a lot of people hate on the kid for no reason. For no reason, like somebody, I can't remember who I was watching that talked about it. Oh, it was Dion. Dion was saying that everybody wants to see the daddy in LeBron, and they just not. I mean, in Bronny. And they just won't let the kid be like the pressure is enormous. They won't just let him be himself. Everybody wants to see the daddy.
Quite a take coming from the dude who was hating on a college kid the other day.
Yeah, damn, who did that?
Yeah, stop bringing up old stuff.
But listen, I'd be mad too. I'd be like, yo, My father 6'8". I'm 6'1". My little brother 6'8". What happened?
And his mama's 5'2".
Still,
Be happy he got over 6
my
feet.
little brother, my big brother.
Bright,
The little big brother. And he got game.
Bryce shot up out of no. Y'all remember Bryce was the little kid,
Little one.
like,
The little chubby joker.
and he just shot up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So
It is what
It's
it is.
the 3-minute warning there, Coach.
We haven't even started.
That is not relevant to anything I said, Nando. Right? We got 3 minutes left.
We have started. 3 minutes.
No, we got 7 minutes.
Okay, yeah,
Y'all
we
cut
give
me
them
shout.
We can give them 940.
Y'all cut me shout. But anyway, back to where we was right here. Sporting News says we had the best running back room in the NFL. Now, y'all know I'm starting to do the research for the what did I call it last year? The power rankings, the summer power rankings.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is one of the things that's going to go into it. So my question to you and to chat: do you? And I understand Derrick Henry is a part of the room, but I chose to put Keith Mitchell up there because I like Keith Mitchell. Do you think it? You know, think about it. Do you think we have the best running back room in the NFL?
No.
No.
And and since if you say no, since most of you seem to say no, Mike, did you say no also?
heck no.
Mike,
Really? Mike?
Who do you think has the best running back room? Keep in mind now, just like when this is one of the things I had. I'll give you time to think. This is one of the problems I had when I was doing the power rankings. Sometimes, because you got the best guy, don't mean you have the best room.
Mm-hmm.
True, but when you got a bunch of just guys, you ain't got no room.
Exactly. So who you think has the best running back room?
Miami.
I was going to say maybe the Dolphins.
Dolphins, Texans, Lions.
It's Joe Mixon in the Texans room, right?
If they
Pearson.
get Pearson,
Pearson fell off though.
That dude that disappeared. All that.
They didn't even give him an opportunity. He was hurt.
Lost his job to Devin Singletary.
I don't think they got Singletary no more.
I know. I'm saying he lost his job last year to Devin Singletary.
He was hurt. He'd be back.
Yeah.
I like Atlanta. Yeah, I like Atlanta. I like Green Bay.
Yeah.
There's one more. Seattle. I like Seattle.
Yeah, I like Seattle too. So, Daniel Franklin put Philly. Who's in Philly's? Who Philly
Saquon.
Saquon.
And
forgot about Saquon.
I'm saying other than Saquon.
Yeah, I don't know who they have left because they lost
that beats our room.
They got Gainwell.
Yeah, I think so.
Gainwell.
Because Penny and Swift are both gone. So I don't know.
I think Penny went back to Seattle, didn't he?
He went to Carolina.
He went to Carolina. Yeah. He did.
Where Swift end up?
Chicago.
Chicago. They got a bunch of
the Lions is a great room as well with Montgomery and Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
Tennessee, they got Tajay and Tony Pollard. That's a pretty good 1-2 punch.
Let me throw this one out there, and it's not saying this is my answer.
San Diego. Los Angeles.
No. Washington.
With Eckler and
no, I forgot about Eckler.
Brian Robinson.
I was thinking about Brian and what's number 24?
Don't say he left.
Gibson's gone. He's gone. In the room now.
Okay, see, I ain't got that from my research.
They replaced him with Eckler.
Yeah, that still might be like as a whole. Let's do this. Are we gonna count this guy that I got on the screen as 100%?
No,
sure.
No.
Oh, okay. No, then I guess.
Okay, if he's not 100%, yes, there's a bunch of teams that got a better running back room than us. But if we count him and hypothetically he's 100%, that list to me narrows down.
I don't know, man. If he's 100%, I still think
I still don't think we got the best one regardless.
Oh, okay.
But if he's 100%, I think there's a lot. Yeah, we up there. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
I'm not too sure.
I would disagree just because I'm not expecting as much out of Derrick Henry. I think as y'all are expecting. I think that cliff might be coming for him.
I'm expecting 8-ish,
800-ish,
8-ish, 8, 9-ish.
See, my thing is I'm expecting, even if Keaton is 100%, I'm expecting them to use him sparingly because there's one guy on this
Keaton or Derek?
Keaton. Because as one guy pointed out on this panel, dude got hurt twice in 84 snaps. Well, I'm sorry, in 84 touches.
Y'all haven't mentioned Justice yet, though.
Why would we?
Okay, well, fair enough.
That was a setup for you. Slam dunk that joint. Slam dunk that joint. Right.
Injustice.
I think I'm gonna go with San Francisco though. It's the best.
They still got Mitchell.
Yes.
They got Christian. They got Mitchell, and I like Garendo.
Yeah. Okay, I think my final answer is gonna be Miami. I like Moser. I like A-Chain, and I like the guy they drafted. They drafted the running back too.
Yeah.
Who do they draft?
Jalen Wright.
Yep.
Okay. Where is Bucky went to Tampa, right?
Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Tampa. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be a good fit for him because he might start for them.
Oh, we forgot. Your boy just got drafted to back up your boy, the Rams. Corum just went and backed up Mitchell.
Ooh,
that's a good one. That's a good one too.
That is a good one. Sure is.
Really good.
I forgot about.
Yeah.
And Kyron, yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. I just thought about something, and I don't have no little thing for this, but Isaiah Likely, he was talking about how good Lamar is going to be this year. And I think I mentioned it on Twitter or somewhere. If Lamar ever had a coordinator like a McVay, a Shanahan, or something like that, like Lamar was set. Like if it's a word above unanimous, he'd be that for MVP. If he had a offensive coordinator that was like, if he had the Lions coordinator, and this is not a crap on Todd Monken part of the show. I'm just saying, if he had one of those top tier guys that do it with scrubs, imagine what he would do. Because we ain't seen like Jared Goff just got the all that money, and he make a lot of his throws off boots. Correct. We ain't seen Lamar in the boot game, like consistent in a boot game. So imagine if we add that to the fold, or had that, in the mix, which it should be now, because as much outside zone run as Tennessee did, that should be part of what's coming up.
Coach, you know who had a career year off the boot game?
Who?
Joe Flacco.
Oh, Kirk Cousins too. Oh, with QB.
But I'm just saying, exactly. So John Harbaugh has upfront knowledge of what it can do for a quarterback.
Sure did. I forgot about that, Hendo. You sure right. All right, let's go to the next one. I think I got a game for us on the next one. I think. Let's see.
What? Best wide receiver room? Ravens?
No, I actually don't have a printout for this one, but I do have a game. You know how you pick one or the other, and you kind of tell why? So this is for everybody, chat box included. But for us, we're gonna pick which one we're gonna pick one and then kind of tell why. So I got 5 little topics, and I'll go on to the next one. All right. So the first one is, and we're gonna do basketball and football. We're gonna talk about the MVP. SGA or Joker. And you tell your pick and why.
SGA. OKC, the number 1 seed. Like, come on, man. Nobody saw that. And he, not only with that, the dude ball, I mean, what he averaged 30 points?
Yeah.
Like, SGA, I think he should have won it this year.
Yeah, I mean, SGA was my pick. Not to say that Jokic isn't deserving, because he is. He put up crazy numbers, but like Mike said, you got the youngest 1 seed ever, thanks to Alexander.
Hendo,
okay.
Chris.
Joker.
Okay,
because you stole it from him the year prior.
Somebody mentioned that. Did they mention that?
I'm saying that's why he got it, because they knew they blew it the year prior, and then
you
went out there. Yeah,
you don't break the cycle, Hendo.
I'm gonna say Joker, and a completely original thought is because they stole it from him the year prior.
Man, I wish I could have came up with that one.
I should have made a question with ugly ass Derek White.
Yeah, you should have.
All right, number 2. More wins this year. Jim or John Harbaugh?
John.
It goddamn better be John.
Yeah,
It better be John because he got a Super Bowl team. But if he let Jim get more wins than him, not only with like holidays be embarrassing, he probably gonna be up out of there.
Yeah.
Cool. Listen,
I don't know. We seen how Jim's coordinator does in his first year with.
Yeah, he be winning.
He be winning. You know what I'm saying? So he might.
He got to play Pat twice.
And they got the former best running back room in the league, right? With Gus and JK.
Yeah.
And they got that superstar Hayden Hurst.
It's weird that nobody
Panthers legend Hayden Hurst.
Oh, don't forget that fullback Ben Mason.
You know they do have though. They actually have an O-line though.
Oh, that they do.
They do have O-line.
They have a great O-line.
All jokes aside, they do.
But they dismantled their skill position. So
they dismantled the receiver position, which don't matter to them.
So
that is
y'all just gonna act like Ladd ain't there, man. That's wild.
They got Ladd and Quentin.
But they've got Greg Roman. So
Super Bowl offensive coordinator Greg Roman.
Did you say MVP? Super Bowl winner?
No, I didn't. I said Super Bowl. I said he coordinated an offense in it.
Two.
And I believe they scored 30 on y'all ass.
Wait a minute, but also
I think it was the one, right?
He wasn't the coordinator in San Francisco.
Yeah, with Jim. Yes, Kaepernick.
Yeah. Oh no, he didn't go with us last year. That's right. Todd was here.
But Greg Roman was also the coordinator.
Y'all took a team trip.
All right. But go ahead.
Greg Roman was also the coordinator for the 49ers that ran the ball down to the 5-yard line at the end of the game and threw it 4 straight times. So I thank him. I thank him.
What's that? That's Seattle's old coach.
Which one?
Carroll.
Carroll. That's some Pete Carroll type stuff.
Wasn't it? Thank you, Greg.
Chris, what do you think? John or Jim? Or you think it's obvious it should be John?
Yeah, it's John. I mean, they got a great O-line, but after that, their defense isn't that great, and it's not like they made any key additions to their defense. Bud
Dupree not a key addition.
Like I was saying, the wide receiver room, they completely dismantled that. And then the running backs. I mean, JK claimed he's going to be healthy this year. All right. We know he's talented, but the health is the issue. So, I mean, and then they got to face Pat 2 times a year. So, the more established team right now is the Ravens. I mean, they're obviously, in build-up mode, and you don't expect a lot from that team coming out the gate. I don't think they're going to be terrible or anything like that, but to compare them to a team that's coming off of a AFC Championship appearance to a first year where they're trying to rebuild and instill their program, I think it's going to be the Ravens.
One last question before we move on. What place did they come in that division? Was it 4th?
No. Yeah, it was. It was.
I'm thinking maybe they have an easier schedule.
Right? So yeah, they were the worst.
I'm thinking maybe they have an easier schedule.
Between them or Denver. I mean, they're going to have an easier schedule, but still, the Raiders are getting better.
Yeah, the Raiders.
You got to play Kansas City twice a year.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think the Raiders got better.
Y'all keep sleeping.
What's so weird? The Raiders give the Chiefs problems. Like,
they do
year after year. Like they give them so many problems. It's funny because it's like the Chiefs. They're this juggernaut and stuff like that. But it's kind of like a fighter who just like always struggles against certain types of fighters who aren't as good, but they're scrappy. And that's the That's the Raiders against the Chiefs. They always play them so well.
Max got a big part of it.
Yeah,
Max got a huge part of it. Number 3,
Y'all
more
keep-
TDs. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Y'all keep sleeping on Herbert in the read option. Watch how he get down.
I mean, I'm hoping he's my fantasy quarterback. I'm hoping and praying.
1,000 yards rushing.
I ain't. He hit 1,000 yards rushing, Mike. I'll buy you 18 beers
And I'll double that.
and ship them to you. More TDs this year. Likely Andrews.
Likely.
like Andrews.
Likely.
I'm going likely.
I'm gonna say Andrews.
I'm going likely this year. I think likely's going to be featured a little bit more than he was last year, and hopefully we'll come out the gate with more 12 personnel instead of waiting and featuring or even using likely because Markley's hurt. I mean, I said Markley because Andrews is hurt.
I can give you 100% guarantee. If it's the playoffs, it's going to be likely. That is my Charles Barkley guarantee.
We just haven't seemed to figure out how to use them both. I mean, we know how to use Mark. We know how to use them when one or the other isn't there. But so since Mark is the lead guy, I'm gonna say Mark. But hopefully, we figure out how to use both of them. If we figure out how to use both of them, likely should eat this year.
Definitely.
I'm just saying, goddamn professional coaching staff you got over there.
Ooh. Harsh words. All right, number 4, more rushing yards. Derrick Henry or Najee Harris behind that new O-line they got.
This is a tough one.
So I know.
This is a tough one.
I'm gonna say Najee Harris.
Why you say Najee Harris?
Because again, my thing is not that Najee is good, because he's not. And I think he might even lose that job. But it's my belief that Derek, he crossed the 1,800 carries. He crossed 30 years old, and I think he's not going to be what the Ravens are expecting. And then Keaton Mitchell comes back, and Lamar runs quite a bit, and it's just going to be Najee.
Okay. Legit. Respect. Next.
I'm gonna say Derrick Henry. Just piggybacking off of what Rodney said, because I think that dude Warren is talented. He's a talented dude, and I don't think Henry's gonna have that kind of competition as far as the Ravens running back room is concerned.
Stay overlooking Justice Hill, man.
But I can see, I can see where he's coming from, because that offensive line is going to be better, and they're going to want to really run the ball this year and try to instill that and help whoever the hell is the running back. I mean the quarterback for them. So, but I'm gonna go with Henry, because I think the Ravens are going to lean on him more than the Steelers are going to lean on Najee.
Yeah.
Man,
my initial thoughts was Harris, but like y'all just said, I think he's gonna lose that job, and so I'm gonna go with Henry, because I think Harris gonna lose the job.
I think Harris gonna get moved. I think they trust. Yeah, I think they trust. I think they're gonna try to trade him. They'll trade him sometime this year, but I think they trust Warren a little more than they do Najee. But just the homer in me, I'm gonna go with Henry.
Gotcha. JB says Najee is terrible though.
Yeah, he is, and he's 1,000-yard rusher. And y'all ain't had one of them in several years.
First of all, he's the only 1,000-yard rusher for the past 3 seasons.
Pittsburgh.
No, he's the only 1,000-yard rusher for the past 3 seasons. The only back to get 1,000 yards in the last 3 seasons. The only one in the NFL.
Every year.
He's the only one. But I had this eloquent soliloquy of why I was going to pick somebody. But let's back and put it best. Arthur Smith is the offensive coordinator in Pittsburgh now, and we saw what he did with Bijan Robinson. So, yeah, I'm just going with Henry.
I was thinking about that too. Arthur Smith will screw your fantasy lineup up. And
wasn't he Derrick Henry's offensive coordinator?
It sure was at one time.
But Derrick Henry was all Tennessee had. So
we'll see. The thing of the Arthur Smith is Arthur Smith can go out there and he can call plays like this, because he ain't gonna hurt.
Right.
If you don't know, if most of y'all don't know, Arthur Smith daddy runs FedEx or owns FedEx or whatever the key word is. So he can call plays like this. He ain't never hurt for nothing.
We got money.
Let's run number 6, run 8, run number 12. He ain't never got to open his eyes. His pocket's gonna be stacked.
I'm gonna have to go back and change my answer because Dallas beating the hell out of the Thunder right now.
It's just the first quarter, man. It's just the first
It don't matter.
It's the third straight game though.
Yeah,
it's the first quarter. I ain't even put no bet on that one. I put a bet on the first one. All right, let's go. All right, one last one. This is gonna make us transition. More wins. More wins in this 2024 season. Baltimore Ravens. Let me get this off. Baltimore Ravens or the Kansas City Chiefs?
Kansas City.
Is that Kansas City?
Kansas City.
Be more.
So that's 3 Kansas Cities and 2 Baltimores because I'm going Baltimore. And that's not a homer thing to me. I just figured that I just think we're gonna get it together. I think our second half of the season is gonna be crazy. I think first half will be, people will be like, fire everybody, which we probably all like that anyway. But the second half of the season, we're gonna really get that thing together. And I don't know what it's gonna mean in the playoffs. I just think we're gonna get that thing together.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs gonna go. They gonna be coast mode again, like they kind of did this year. They finished strong, as obviously, but I think I think we gonna smoke them opening day. Like I think we smoke them, and I think Chris, you had said it earlier on Twitter. Like this is probably that's probably the best time to get them. Opening day.
We'll talk about that in a minute. That's next time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, I think they coast out. They don't really. You'll see them struggle again a little bit like we did this year. And I think the Ravens and the Chiefs. You know how they were up and down this year. Everybody's thinking like, oh, this ain't
with the wide receiver. With the wide receiver problems that they had and addressed.
Yeah, that showed up at money time.
Right.
Well, they got 2 new ones. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. And so moving right on into it. Week 1. The week 1 game was announced. We're taking on the Chiefs in Arrowhead September 5th, if I'm not mistaken. First game of the year. They'll be probably unveiling their Super Bowl banner or whatever. Right. And what y'all think, man? What you think about the game? I didn't even ask you who you think will win it because it's too damn early. Like I saw people like diving into. It's too early for it. Like, just what do you think about us playing them this early, and what does the game mean?
I mean, I like it. I like that it's the first game. Come out the gates with a strong opponent. It's to me, it's the best time to get them. Obviously, they're going to need that time to gel. Probably without Rashee Rice. They're going to have 2 new wide receivers, one being a rookie. So, you need that time to mesh and to gel. And also that defense is going to look different too, without an all-pro cornerback. So I think you want to get them early before they actually get going, get their time and get their rhythm going. Because I think it's going to take some time for them to gel like the way that I think they can with those explosive weapons.
Kind of like the Lions did them last year.
Yeah,
well,
similar.
Kadarius ain't gonna be on the field, but to Chris's point, that's kind of why I think it's not great for Baltimore because they Kansas City does need the gel, but Baltimore is going to have potentially 3 guys on the O line who have never been starters. They've got a rookie defensive coordinator, going into his first game, so I think they're also going to need some time early in the season to gel, and I don't think the Chiefs are going to give it to them.
True. So I love it and I hate it. I love it being the first game of the season. We get that right off the bat. But one thing for me is what's the schedule going to be behind them? Are they going to throw a bunch of tough divisional games in there right after and us looking forward? But more to Brodney's point, John Harbaugh and the Ravens don't play their starters too much in the preseason. So the starters aren't just like we saw last year, but this time it's going to be defensively with all the new moving pieces and with the offensive line. Will they have enough time to gel? And then you're going to throw them out against the world champs in the first game. It's hopefully we can.
They played in the preseason, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Hadn't them played?
They always play the preseason.
Yeah,
we just don't because all the injuries.
Kelsey just didn't play because Kelsey didn't play in game 1.
Right.
That's what I forgot about it. Kelsey didn't play in game 1. Mike,
like I was saying, I think they smoke them. I think it's good to catch them early. It's nothing on tape, nothing film. We don't have nothing on them. They don't have nothing on us. So at this point, it's just we got to go head up. Typically, first games for us because we open that vault of things. We look pretty good out there.
Too soon.
We look pretty good week 1. Weather won't be a factor. It won't be any of that. I just think that, and I think this team will be hungry, man, for that get back. They already talking that. Likely was saying it. Lamar gonna be amped up for this. So I think it's the perfect time to catch him.
Yeah, I think win or lose, the game means nothing. Like, I would like to win, but if we lose, don't hurt, because at this point in my fandom with the Ravens, the postseason is what matters, and we can beat them 75-2 in this first game, and it means nothing if we can't beat them in January.
It does mean a little bit for their confidence that they can beat them.
I don't give a what.
I mean, I know you don't care, but when you go into a situation and you're 4-1 against a quarterback or 1-4 against a quarterback, sometimes there's some disbelief, not maybe amongst your higher players, but some of those key cogs that you need that play pivotal roles, they might be like, hey, here we go again. It's the Chiefs. Like, sometimes you just need that confidence booster to let the other teammates know that you can beat this team.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I do, and not trying to throw the point off, but like, it's legit. We could beat them and have that confidence. Then if we lose to them in the playoffs, what did this win signify?
Yeah,
you gotta beat them sometime.
And then, I mean, typically, right, week 1, like you said, both teams are going to be different at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. So, we might see them again, and they might be a completely different team, like when we saw them again this year, when we saw them this past year in the AFC Championship. So, I mean, I'm with you, Coach. I get what you're saying too, Hendo, though. But I think, to your point, Hendo, I think it'll be a good momentum builder that'll start off your regular season good and well, and got you on a high note.
Yeah.
But to your point, Coach, I think by that time we see him again, they're gonna be a completely different team.
Mm-hmm. Like the Texans last year.
Yeah, exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, exactly. So last question, and then we're gonna get up out of here. The Ravens got 3, if not 4, comp picks last week for next year's draft. A lot of people talking about. Say it again.
4.
You got a lot of people saying we should package those comp picks and trade for certain people. And I came across an article today that actually mentioned 3 names. And so I'm going to put those 3 names in I made a poll, and I'll put those 3 names in the chat so you guys can vote on it while we discuss it briefly and go from there. So I'll throw this up, and I'll throw this up. And these are the 3 names. So they're basically saying package those comp picks and try to trade for one of these 3 guys. That's Matthew Judon, John Mechie, and Jonathan Allen from it's Allen, right?
Yep. Who's trading for John Mechie?
I'm just telling you what was in the order.
They put that in.
They need to be fired.
And I guess they're saying that because they got Tank and they got Stephon. I guess they're saying Mechie's expendable.
Yep.
Mechie. But I'm going off the article. So Chris, what do you think? Since you
definitely not John Mechie. I mean, yeah, Judon, yeah, sure. Bring me Matt Judon. Like, I mean, what am I giving a comp pick? Yeah, sure. I'd trade a comp pick for Matt Judon. Sure. Why not? Not.
I love the Ravens fantasies. Yeah, getting them for comp picks. Just hold those until the draft next year, so we can all complain about you not trading up and getting the thing that you need, so you can draft another couple tight ends, another punter, a long snapper, whatever it is. Like, don't stop with this.
And a kicker.
Yeah.
Man, I think Judon is what we need, right? But I wouldn't mind seeing Allen next to Madubuike.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't mind seeing that. But I think Judon is what we need.
I bet y'all wouldn't mind seeing you're gonna get him for basically a 4th round pick.
No, I'm sure. I said package. I mean, it ain't gonna be one pick.
It was no. It was,
I'm sorry. Multiple 4th round picks.
Yeah, multiple. Okay. Capital M.
Okay.
Yeah.
Capital E.
We gonna give you that
Capital U.
7th. Don't you worry.
I mean, personally, I would trade for any of them because my thing is this.
You said wouldn't?
I would trade for any of the 3 on the screen because just personally, yes, Mechie, he may not be good, but it just adds competition to the wide receiver room. And like Rodney said, what we're gonna do? Draft a long snapper, get a water boy. Like we're gonna waste the pick anyway. So why not go out there and actually put somebody on the field that can compete? Is he gonna be any good? Who knows? We don't need all these picks because we don't have the space on the team to put these draft picks on there anyway.
Right. I agree.
I agree with that, Hendo.
100%. Hendo. Hey, while y'all here, hit that like button, man. It's 100 y'all here. Smash that like button.
Let's go.
So I can go ahead and give y'all these points real quick before I get this one last thing for you. Hold on. Let me get y'all points. Because I forgot to do that a minute ago. Oh, Lord. Here we go. I'm coming. Just chill. Chill, shout it. For some reason, it signed me out. But Brian, it's that time. We got 1 minute left. All of us have Patreon, patreon.com/ for me, it's Sip the Tally. For Brian and Jose is / LBHT. For Hendo is / Roll Pod.
LBHT show.
LBHT show. I'm sorry. For Hendo is Roll Pod. And for Mike, it's
OTR Mike.
OTR.
Oh, it's OTR Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, / and Deep Cover, they don't have one yet, but we're going to try to talk them in and get one.
No,
it's probably not going to happen. Oh, you do have one?
Yeah.
What, oh.
Is get it on your back at patreon.com.
Right here. Man, let me see how these points.
Yo, Chris is crazy.
Hold on, how many likes we had 56. So y'all ain't giving 20. It's 100. Y'all missing out, man. You gotta hit the like button when you come in. You gotta hit the like button. You missing out on points. 25 there. Get it on your back. Boy. This dude right here.
Oh man.
Hey, with that being said, man, happy birthday to you, Jose. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And all the Tauruses in Taurus land, happy birthday to y'all. And I'm gonna enjoy my day tomorrow. You may see me.
Happy early birthday.
On stream.
Happy
You
birthday,
may not.
Coach.
I know.
Happy birthday,
Coach. Appreciate y'all,
Happy
man.
birthday.
And we'll see y'all soon, man. Well, next Monday for me. And then everybody else throughout the week. Hendo Tuesday, Rodney Tuesday, Chris when we see him, Mike when we see him, and go from there. Follow us on socials and all that good stuff.
We doing shock jobs.
Shock drops like sneakers, like the sneakers app. The app we can't get no shoes on.
Right.